It is extremely important to me that the stories we share are authentic and that we strive to tell both perspectives. I've been a local to this remarkable island 3 times and a tourist too many times to count. Our Home Your Holiday celebrates Aruba. There's a reason why Arubans are so patriotic, and there's a reason why visitors keep coming back. Let's dive into the elements that makes Aruba our home and the perfect holiday. Thank you so much for watching. I'm your host, Yenta Leo. I'm standing here at the Costa Linda Resort because they have a guest here who comes to Aruba every year and stays for 3 full months, if not longer. Nancy and her family has been doing this for more than 20 years now. Nancy says the reason she decides to spend so much time on this one happy island is actually quite simple.
I told you, this is the most wonderful place in the world. My first trip to Aruba was in 1965 for Christmas. I'm looking to be in Aruba all the time, not specifically Christmas. I feel grateful for every day I get to spend in Aruba, but yes, definitely Christmas.
Wait, stop. No, it isn't Christmas just yet, but we are speaking with Nancy, who is from New York and makes her way to Aruba during the most wonderful time of the year, all the time. It's not just December though. She stays here for 3 solid months every single year. The reason why is quite simple.
It's home. All my friends are there. I know everybody who works at the resort. It's the same people coming year after year, so we know from week to week who to expect and people we're going to see. We actually see some of these people at home too.
Oh, cool.
And it's just our happy place.
Because you've been to so many islands, what is different about Aruba compared to the rest of them?
The people. The people. They are the best and the nicest people I've come across anywhere.
Nancy has a 7-year-old granddaughter. Her name is Calliope. She overheard her grandma talking about her favorite island and got curious. She also loves Aruba. You don't believe me?
Do you love Aruba? Yeah!
See? I told you. Nancy shares a beautiful story about Calliope's christening involving the people of Aruba.
In 2021, we were at the pool one day, and this man with his family, 4 little children, was in the pool. They had come to Costa Linda for lunch, and they were told that they could go in the pool. So I got talking to this man, and he was a Dutch Reformed minister. He ended up the following year, while we were there, he christened her on the beach, my granddaughter.
Oh, that's so nice.
And we are still best of friends. He texted me this morning. I haven't talked to you in a while. How are you doing? You're not going to find that anywhere else. You know, it's so much more laid back than New York is. So you can stop and you can talk to people and you can get along. I mean, even a lot of the other members of the church, I talk to them more than I would anybody here. I love Aruba.
And now, every single year, when Nancy packs Christmas presents in her suitcases to bring to Aruba for her granddaughter, she also packs gifts for the minister's 4 children. Nancy spends the most wonderful time of the year in Aruba, returning every holiday season. But she and her family also chose to be here during a much darker time. In 2020, as borders were closing due to COVID, they made the conscious decision to stay on the island.
If I remember this correctly, they told us about March 11th that they were going to close the island on the 14th. That would be the last flight in. And the last flight out, I believe, was March 25th. And they said everybody, regardless, had to be off the island by March 25th. Or expect to stay indefinitely.
She took a chance on her beloved island during an uncertain time, and it paid off.
And I say to myself every single day how blessed I was to be in Aruba. It is the most wonderful place in the world. The people are wonderful. I had no idea what COVID was like until I got home.
In the best and worst of times, it seems that Aruba always serves Nancy well. Since Nancy and her family spend Christmas time on the island every year, they've come up with their own set of traditions. So you bring a little tree down.
I bring a little tree down. We decorate it. I give it to somebody before I leave.
This tradition of a smaller tree has a special place in Calliope's heart.
What is special about Christmas in Aruba to you?
The Christmas tree.
The Christmas tree.
And then every December 14th, or like leading up to it, how do you feel knowing that you're going to be here for a few months?
I actually hate coming. I hate change. And the packing and getting everything ready, just literally, I go nuts. I yell at everybody, and I'm a raving lunatic. And I get on the plane, and it all goes away. And I just feel wonderful.
I'm pretty sure that peaceful feeling that Nancy has while on the plane is because she knows her next stop is on this one happy island. We'll see you in December, Nancy. Aruba is set to host its inaugural culinary festival called Authentico. Part of Authentico will have the Iron Chef competition, and we are in need of some young, talented cooks to be part of this competition. They are battling it out in real life in this kitchen because only a few of them will be selected for this opportunity. So let's see what they have cooking up for us.
Guys, vosin 5 minuter per main dish. 5 minuter.
Things are heating up in the high school kitchen of EPB Hago. We are slicing, whisking, stirring, and definitely sizzling. But why all the heat in the kitchen? Well, all the action by the students is to impress these 3 judges. You may remember some years ago, the island held the Iron Chef Aruba competition, which was put on by Island Temptations magazine and partners. It is back. When in Aruba, a blog-driven website, together with Aruba Tourism Authority, will showcase Iron Chef Aruba 2024 as part of the Authentico Aruba Culinary Festival. In order for these 3 local chefs to battle it out, they need some help. 12 students, 6 from EPA and 6 from EPB, all want to earn a coveted spot of being on stage with the chefs, cooking it up to be part of the team to win the Iron Chef title. Out of the 12 students, only 6 will be selected. It all comes down to the results from this cook-off challenge. For Iron Chef Aruba 2024 to incorporate young culinary talents as part of the competition is tremendous experience for them, and they know it.
The experience is everything. If I do make it, I make it. If I don't, it's all about the experience. The experience is what that counts.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm excited.
Do you like the experience?
Yes, I love it.
How are you feeling?
Excited, not that stressful, but a little bit stressed, and everything gonna be fine.
What makes you excited?
That I can do this right now, and basically enjoy it, and show like what I can do, and show my experience, my type of experience, what have I learned, and all that. Basically.
And why is that important to you? As someone who wants to be a chef, why is this experience today important?
Because it can show how you can work, not always as a team, but how we can imagine something very fast, how we can basically make something in a short time, in a period of time, and out of nothing, and you make something out of it, basically.
Are you hopeful you're going to get selected?
I hope so, but if I don't, then yeah, the experience. I came for the experience, basically.
The chefs want to be crowned the next Iron Chef Aruba. So what exactly are the judges looking for when selecting the students to be part of their winning team?
What I'm looking for today is someone that really works clean, also that follow recipes, but also have good eye with presentation around what's happening around him or her, and good taste as well.
Well, actually, what I'm looking for today is a little bit like eye to detail. So students also that have the neatness and also that they can work a little bit under pressure. That's also really helpful, like during a competition. And also students that, let's say, for example, they can enjoy themselves while they're preparing their food, actually.
Be checking about techniques, flavors, potential in the new students, because we were also students, so now it's like vice versa. So I think now it's like seeing the young people growing and what they have in them. Maybe they don't see it yet, but like we have some experience, maybe we can have that, we can see that sharp in them, and we can just let them motivate it.
These renowned local chefs were students once themselves and understands this opportunity for the teenagers to cook for them means the world to the young cooks in training.
I think it's really great because not everybody do this. No, this is a special occasion for them, a special moment for them, also for us, because we're working like for years in different restaurants, and to see. To be part of this, I think it's a big thing.
Well, I actually feel this is something great. If I have to go back in the past when I used to be a student self, we actually did competition like this back then in Weston. It's something that will motivate the student self to learn something and to do something great.
Actually, as well, like my fellow colleague said, Jean-Claude, I also competed in one of the Western's competition, and I remember that at that time that, of course, it was something new for me in the beginning, but it helps you a lot with building character and also like follow the path that you really want to achieve in your life, like being a chef.
The teachers guiding these culinary students says putting some pressure on these 16 and 17-year-old young cooks is an invaluable learning moment.
It's very, very nice that they do this type of stuff, because basically what these students are doing is they are working at school. They try to, we send them to stage, they go for a couple of months, they come back, but they need more push, more motivations. So this will broaden their spectrum and see, okay, this is also something I can do when I become on a certain level. So it's very nice for them to see and see the big stage.
This is very crucial for the students and for their real life. So you're basically everyday training and doing what you love to do, but it's only like a training. So the real part is out there when you go out there. So this gives them the perfect opportunity to know, hey, this is real. I'm working towards a dream, and I want to do better and better to be part of the world, to be part of the culinary system.
Pasta and tomato sauce using uru.
The students were assigned to prepare 3 courses. After preparing each course, they have to present it to the judges. And then a lot of tasting takes place. So what were you feeling when the judges were looking, smelling, and tasting your dish?
Yeah, I was nervous and I was worried that they're gonna say something bad about it.
How do you feel about one though? One of the judges actually said douchey.
They said it was good, and the other ones didn't give a comment.
And how does that make you feel?
Uneasy, because I don't know what they think. It can be good, it can be bad, I don't know.
Do you want to be selected?
Yes, of course I want to be selected.
Do you think that dish was enough?
Yeah, I think it was enough.
If you could say something to the judges, why should they pick you? What are your strengths in the kitchen?
My strength in the kitchen is that I can turn myself pretty fast in the kitchen. I can read the instructions really good.
Why is this experience today so great and important to you as someone who wants to be a chef in the future?
Because if I qualify, I get a lot of exposure. That can help me out a lot in my career.
So do you love doing this today?
Yes, of course. I love cooking.
Hello, chefs.
Shendon here is another competitor of the high school culinary battle.
It went okay, yeah, because I know what I can do, and like I know I can do salmon, and I can do pasta good. So I think I've been good. The salmon, my pensire with salt, paprika, pepper. So
what were you thinking when they were tasting and smelling and looking?
I was thinking, is it sounding good? Because I didn't check. I fancied it and I was just putting it on for 6 minutes. I was like
Okay, were you nervous?
nervous. I mean, there's always possibility something can happen, but like, I think I did a pretty good job, so I wasn't really nervous. I did my best that I believe I can.
What would it mean to you if you got selected?
It means a lot because it opens up possibilities of like my career.
Whatever young Chef Helder did worked because he's been selected as one of the 6 students to cook on stage alongside the local chefs at the Authentico Culinary Festival. A very big congratulations to every single participant who cooked their hearts out at the Iron Chef Aruba 2024 student competition. The best part about this selection process is that all the students share the same sentiment. Yes, they want to be selected. Yes, the exposure and opportunity to be part of Authentico will be priceless. However, they also understand the experience they get to have today alone in the competition is already very worthwhile. Thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you enjoyed the show. Make sure to sign on to our YouTube channel, Our Home, Your Holiday, and click subscribe to get all the content you need celebrating Aruba. Signing off right here in the Epebe Hauto kitchen. I'm Yentelu. We'll see you next time.